Hello and welcome to the sixth episode of the Quiz Show Season 3. If you have been following this season, you know we've been doing themed quizzes. We did 2 general quizzes so far, one Bistec, one sports, one movies, and we are here at the India quiz, first India quiz of this season. Before we go to other cities, Bangalore and Delhi soon, we have 3 contestants. We did a prelims and they're all here. Some of them you've seen on this show earlier, this season earlier. One of them won sports edition, one of them won Bistec and general. Okay, and we have a new debutant who destroyed everyone in the prelims. So no extra pressure. Let's meet our contestants one by one. Vishesh, will start with you. Also, just for fun, end with who you think, top of your mind, the greatest Indian of all time.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Vishesh. I'm from Patna basically, but in Mumbai for like 10 years now. So almost here now. I work with MSCI and yeah, I'm basic engineer MBA.
Oh, nice. From where? Engineering MBA?
Manipal University
nice.
and MBA from Mumbai, KJ Somaya.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
yeah, and I don't know, greatest Indian. I can't think of anyone but Mahatma Gandhi at this point.
Yeah, of course. I know. Big round of applause to
Very
Vishesh.
generic answer.
No, Vishesh, of course. Great to see Vishesh here. Moving on to Abhishek. Abhishek, something new you have to say. We already know you work at Amazon Music, you are an engineer, MBA, everything. You work in Bombay. Now, something new. And then GOAT of India. And Mahatma Gandhi, what a great answer, of course.
I'm Abhishek. I, like KV said, I follow a lot of sports and I have a pet cat who I named after Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what else to add. And in my more thought is after the most admired Indian, because if a question comes regarding to him and I fail to answer, I don't know how to hide my face.
Yeah.
But Bhagat Singh would be one.
Oh, nice. Wow. Bhagat Singh and Mahatma Gandhi so far. Okay. Apratim will say Lord Irwin or something just to help. Bhagat Singh, Mahatma Gandhi. Let me just... Okay, Apratim, we've met you so many times, so you have to come up with something new now.
I don't know. There's so many things. Now I have to do something new just so that I can introduce myself as new. So my name is Apratim. I'm from Delhi. I'm studying in Bangalore. I think I don't really know new about it, but I did have tried my hands at stand-up comedy. So perhaps that could be something new because I generally don't share about this fact. But now I do. I perhaps think this is all the reason to maybe do it more again, so I can perhaps introduce myself as stand-up comic.
Nice.
But I think for the person, and especially very closely connected with my field of law, is Justice H.R. Khanna. He has a very, very important, I would say, role in upholding the liberty of the country, and especially his contributions in the legal field. So perhaps that would be for me.
Nice. Big round of applause to all 3 of you. Yeah. You all know how it was. Vishesh, you've seen quizzing, you know, so we'll start. First direct will be, the order will be Vishesh, Abhishek, Apratim. Second half, Apratim, Abhishek, Vishesh. We'll start. Vishesh, this is your direct. In ancient texts, this character's name translates to the sacred voice resembling a horse's cry, reflecting his unusual birth. He is renowned as a Maharathi, which is a formidable warrior of his time, who predominantly fought alongside the Kauravas during the epic battle of Kurukshetra against the Pandavas. Legend has it that his bid to slay Uttara's unborn child led to a divine curse from Krishna, granting him a unique form of external life. Who is this immortal warrior of the Mahabharata? Ashwatthama, yes, great start to the quiz. 10 points to Vishesh. We are starting with Ashwatthama, and now, Ashwa, horse, Maharathi, and fought from Kaurav side. After the war, there was this big incident, wanted to kill Uttara's unborn child, and he's immortal. He's Chiranjeevi. There are many Chiranjeevis. He's one of them. Okay. Next direct will be to Abhishek. Abhishek, in 628 CE, he first described gravity as an attractive force and used the term Gurutvakarshan in Sanskrit to describe it as per many. He is also credited with the first clear description of the quadratic formula, which is the solution of the quadratic equation, in his main work. At the age of 67, he composed his next well-known work, Khand Khadyaka, which is a practice manual of Indian astronomy in the current category meant to be used by students. Who are we discussing?
I'm confused with two names starting from the same alphabet. I'll go with one of them, Brahmarupt.
Yes, that is correct. Well done. Cut the right wire. 10 points there to you. Abhishek Brahmagupta is correct. Okay, exciting. 10-10, no pressure. Apratim. Talking about a certain building, the building is named after a memorial by British sculptor Leonard Jennings, which stands on the road junction in front of its extensive grounds. The memorial comprises life-size statues of 3 soldiers and was built in 1922 in the memory of the Indian regiments, namely the Jodhpur Horse, the Hyderabad Horse, and the Mysore Horse, who participated in the First World War. Which building are we talking about, which was also the first residence of the Prime Minister of India?
Teen Murti.
Teen Murti Bhavan. Yes, what a great start to the quiz. 10-10-10, nicely done. Teen Murti, of course, is right opposite Teen Murti. If you ever go to Delhi, in that circle, you will see this teen, 3 different regiments ka homage, and Jawaharlal Nehru used to live here, Teen Murti Bhavan. Now a museum, I think, dedicated to Prime Minister Pradhan Mantri. 10 points to Apratim for this. Perfect quiz so far. Next direct is to Vishesh. Vishesh, the Sangai Express is a daily newspaper published in English and local languages. The English language newspaper has circulation of 27,513 copies. The local language version is the largest circulated newspaper in that language. Sangai in the Sangai Express is a deer species, which you can see on the screen, found only in Keibul Lamjau National Park, which is the only floating national park in the Loktak Lake in India. All I want from you is, to which state does it belong?
Manipur?
Manipur, yes, perfect quiz so far. Oh ho ho. Delightful. This is Manipur, the Sangai Express, the largest selling newspaper in Manipur. Okay, now it's about who will break this thing. Abhishek, you're direct. We stay somewhere close to Manipur, nestled amidst the verdant East Khasi Hills in the state of Meghalaya, in India's remote northeast. The village of Kongthong is only accessible by a 3-hour drive from the state capital, Shillong. It's also home to a unique tradition called Jingrwai Aibai. I'm so sorry for the pronunciation. Jingrwai Aibai, which has been flourishing here for centuries. According to this tradition, each newborn in Kongthong is assigned both a regular name and a distinct dash at birth by their mother. While their name is only used for official purposes, this dash becomes their identity, to which they respond throughout their lives. Once a person dies, their dash dies with them, never to be repeated for anyone else ever. What is, like, this is one of those funda questions, just either filling the blank or tell me the funda behind this.
Just a clarification, is it something or something similar to, like, an actual physical thing, or something related like a name?
All 3 of you want this clarification, or are you blocking, Vishesh? You're blocking? Okay. We will block. Welcome, Abhishek, to college quizzing.
I'll pass.
Some guess? No? Okay, no pressure. Okay, you can pass. Going to Apratim.
Nickname.
Not a nickname. Going to Vishesh.
It's a whistle call.
Yes, what a great crack. Oh, so good. This village is a whistling village. Everybody who is born is given a tune which is in the form of a whistle. So everybody has a unique whistle. So people call each other using that. And once you die, that unique tune also dies with you. This is a tune. The Indian village where your name is a song. It's a tune which people whistle. Okay, it's whistling village. Wow, great. 12 points to Vishesh. Great crack. Okay. Which means the next direct will be Abhishek. Abhishek, more than 100 years ago, Sir Patrick Keats, urban planner, sociologist, botanist, geographer and educationist, submitted his development plan of this city, possibly the first scientifically made urban plan in the then British India. At a time when urbanization and sustainability were unheard of concepts, his expansive plans were drawn on the lines of coordination of man with environment, which he described as the new humanism. Sir Patrick mentioned the importance of wells as reserve sources to cope up against the interruption in piped water supply and demand challenges of urbanization. Which Indian city are we talking about? Which is from central India. So that is just to help you guys in terms of geography.
Just a guess. Indore.
Oh yes, great crack. Of course, it's Indore. Well done. 10 points there to Abhishek. We're talking about Indore. Town planning towards city development part 1, Indore 1918. Okay, they were planning all of this in Indore. Okay, fantastic. Indore still keeps coming in one of those cleanest city in India surveys, etc. Top 1, 2, etc. etc. Okay, Abhishek has 10 for this, for Indore. Next direct is to Apratim. Okay, talking food question. What dish are we talking about? It is believed to have originated at Nizam's restaurant in Kolkata, which is a popular eatery founded in 1932. Some suggest that hurried office workers wanted something quick and portable to eat, while others mention British officials who were too particular to make kebabs themselves. The most likely origin is probably more straightforward. It began when someone simply decided to prepare the dish in this way at some point. The first part of the name came later. Like many others in India, Nizams used iron skewers to cook their kebabs. These were durable and long lasting. However, as Nizam's popularity grew, the heavy iron skewers became problematic, as the restaurant needed far more than could be easily managed. According to legend, in 1964, Nizam switched to bamboo skewers, which were lightweight and readily available in large quantities. These bamboo skewers, referred to something in Bengali, eventually became part of the name. What dish are we talking about?
The kati roll.
The kati rolls. Yes, well done. 10 points there to Apratik. Kati rolls. Great. So kati rolls, widely credited to have originated in Nizam's in Kolkata. Kati rolls. Cool. Apratim gets 10 for this. Next direct will be to Vishesh. X, which is a 3-word phrase, are the core ethos of the Indian Army, and the concept has held good across ages. It calls upon Indian soldiers to strive for the good name of their country, the food they have partaken, and the glory of the national flag or regimental standard, to the extent of making the supreme sacrifice of their lives when required. What is this 3-word phrase? Does anyone have a semi-decent guess kind of a thing on this? Or you want me to add one extra hint? If all three of you.
Just one, is the language English or Hindi?
Hindi. Now should I add or should we? I'll just add just something to, if you're just guessing, then this might help. That all 3 words start with the same letter. Dash. It's alliterative type dash.
Yeah. Is a part of that? Can I answer a part maybe?
Yeah, but ideally, because I was just literally just thinking of this. Ideally, I would give points to somebody who gets all 3. But we'll see later if nobody gets all 3. Then we'll split also. So you take that chance.
I think a part of it is Balidan. I think the last part is Balidan. I'm not sure. I remember. Okay. Might give other hints.
Okay, cool. No, passing to Abhishek.
I might add one more.
Teamwork, nice.
I was thinking Balidan has to be 2, and third one I'm just thinking.
No. Passing to Apratim.
I was trying to build on that and say Bal Bhojan Balidan.
Bal Bhojan Balidan. Oh, okay. No, we'll take another round because I think it can be cracked. The first letter is N. N for Noida. Okay. So, Hindi words, all 3. Dash. There's also some web series on like Geo or something with this name. I only know this because for answer slide when I went to Google, every answer slide was a poster of that web series that I'd never heard of, but it's obviously around army and all of that. That's just an extra info, okay?
Naam, namak. I don't know.
Naam Namak dash. Okay, going to Abhishek.
Namna and Neochawar and Namak.
Okay, going to Apratim.
Nishan Namak Nichhavar.
Almost there. Okay, we'll come to point split and all. Naam Namak Nishan. Yes. When Naam Namak Nishan, name of your good name of the country is Naam, what you eat. Namak, Desh ka namak hai. And Nishan is the, going for glory of national flag. And Naam Namak Nishan. Okay. Vishesh got Naam and Namak, I think. And Apratim did say Nishan, right? Okay, cool. Time to split. Okay. 4 to Vishesh for Naam and Namak and 2 for Apratim for Nishan. Okay. Naam, Namak, Nishan. Which means next direct will be to Abhishek. Okay. Abhishek, this is for you. Ib is a railway station in the Indian state of Odisha. The station derives its name from the nearby Ib river. Ib railway station started with the opening of the Nagpur-Asansol main line of Bengal-Nagpur Railway in 1891. What unique distinction does this station, Ib, have along with another station on the Anand Godhra section of Western Railway Zone of all stations in the Indian railway system?
The guess I have, ideally, it should have more stations, but are these on Tropic of Cancer?
Tropic of
Cancer passes through these two.
No. Going to Apratim.
The station with the shortest name.
Yes. Shortest name of all station on the Indian railway system. Nicely done. Nicely done. 11 points to Apratim, and I know Vishesh also knew this. Apratim gets 11 on this. Shortest name in our station, Ib. And then, I always thought it was Ib. And then when we started working on this question, Anshuman and I, we realized there's another station called Ode in Gujarat that can also claim to have the shortest name. So Ode is in Gujarat and Ib is in Odisha. Ode and Ib. Shortest name of all station in Indian Railways. Great crack. That brings us to the end of the first half. Great quizzing, guys. You guys have done so well so far. Great spot on Ashwathama, Brahmagupta, Teen Murti, Manipur, Whistling Village, Indore, Naam Namak Nishan, Kati Roll, shortest name. All great cracks. And the scores also reflect the tight quiz that we are having. Let's do a half-time check quickly. Vishesh with 10 for Ashwathama, 10 for Manipur, 12 for the Whistling Village Funda, and 4 for Naam Namak. Vishesh is on 36 right now. 36. Abhishek has 10 each for Brahmagupta and Indore. Okay, and Indore. So Abhishek is on 20 right now, 20. And Apratim has 10 for Teen Murti Bhavan, has 10 for Kati Rolls, 2 for Nishan, and 11 for the shortest name in Indian Railways. Apratim is on 33 points. 1 or 2 questions here and there, everything will change. The order now will be Apratim, Abhishek, Vishesh. Let's begin. Okay. Apratim, this is your direct. Purochan was a trusted architect and minister of Duryodhan, the eldest of the Kauravas and the main antagonist of the Pandavas, that is Duryodhan. Duryodhan was deeply envious and fearful of the Pandavas, especially Yudhishthir, the eldest Pandav, who was destined to inherit the throne of Hastinapur. To eliminate his rivals, Duryodhan devised a cunning plan with the help of his uncle Shakuni. In the confusion that followed after executing that plan, Purochan himself was killed, unaware that his targets had escaped. What was the plan? What is the importance of Purochan? What was he doing? One of those funda questions looking for just keywords. What were they up to?
So he was the architect for Laak Ka Ghar.
Yes, that is correct. 10 points there to Apratim. And I know Vishesh knew this. I could hear his brain saying bypass kar de please.
Also, shout out to Mahabharata. Simplified.
If you guys, Lakshagri, the whole House of Wax episode is also part of a great series on YouTube. New episode every Monday. Also available on Amazon Music. Performing as one of the top podcasts on Amazon Music is Mahabharat. More than 60 episodes are already out on YouTube and Amazon Music. Please go check it out. Yes. It's a lifelong passion project. And both halves had one Mahabharat question. Ashwathama, starting with Mahabharat. Ashwathama and Lakshagri. Next direct is to Abhishek. Abhishek, in recorded form, we find one of the first references of X, it, in a 16th century book called Aine Akbari, written by Abul Fazl, who was a scholar at the court of Emperor Akbar in India. Its origins lie in the folk performance traditions of Bhagat and Ras Leela of Mathura and Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh, and Khayal of Rajasthan. At present, it is experiencing a dialectical tension. On one hand, it still holds an important place in people's collective imagination, and on the other, it is struggling to deal with changing audience aspirations molded by cinema and TV. What are we talking about?
Just a clarification. At present, approximately what is the time period we are talking about?
So basically, since the rise of cinema and television, the downfall of X, we can assume. People have found cinema and television, so X's popularity has gone down definitely.
Nukkad Natak? Or Natak?
Okay, I'll give you a chance to improve because I'm looking at a specific answer, Abhishek. But you're there in that zone, so I'll give you a chance to improve. Otherwise, we'll pass, and if somebody gives a specific answer, then we'll see.
Natak.
Okay, we'll get back to you if need be. Going to Vishesh.
Is this Nautanki?
It is Nautanki. Yes, Nautanki is the word we were looking for. Fantastic crack. Nautanki is correct. And yeah, I mean, Nukkad Natak were in similar zone. That's why I want to give you another chance to improve. Also, just to clarify to our people who are watching who have not done much quizzing in life, if this was a general quiz, again, Natak, Nukkad would have been acceptable for Nautanki. But since it's an India quiz, you would want Nautanki. Okay. Cool. 11 points to Vishesh for Nautanki. Well done. But yeah, we were looking for the specific. Because theatre वगैरह का तो zone आ गया था पढ़ के, right? Like cinema से theatre effect हुआ. Okay. Next direct is to Apratim. I think the only like Bollywood question of the finale. X is a 2011 Indian romantic comedy film written and directed by Saurabh Shukla. The film stars, as you can see, Vinay Pathak and Neha Dhupia. Whilst Rajat Kapoor, Nasiruddin Shah, Sanjay Mishra and Saurabh Shukla play supporting roles. Now the title of the film is taken from a hit song of the same name from a 2008 coming-of-age romantic comedy film written and directed by Abbas Tayarwala. So what is the title of this film? Yes?
Basically, the title of this particular movie comes from a hit song of another movie which was released in 2008.
Yes.
So, I'll say Pappu Can't Dance.
Yes, I'll give it to you. Pappu Can't Dance. Sala. Yeah.
PG-18.
Pappu Can't Dance Sala is the name of this film. Okay, of course, it's from 2008. Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, directed by Abbas Tayarwala, which is also from another song. Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na is also song title from the back. This is a chain. Okay, Pappu Can't Dance Sala is obviously from Abbas Tayarwala's. Okay, so Apratim gets 10 points, which means next direct will be to Abhishek. Abhishek, local legends state that the temples had two golden date palm trees as their gate, missing when they were rediscovered. Devangan Desai states that it also means scorpion bearer, which is another symbolic name for deity Shiva, who wears snakes and scorpion garlands in his fierce form. These temples belong to Vaishnavism school of Hinduism, Shaivism school of Hinduism and Jainism, nearly a third each. Archaeological studies suggest all three types of temples were under construction at about the same time in the late 10th century and in use simultaneously. Will Durant states that this aspect of these temples illustrates the tolerance and respect for different religious viewpoints in the Hindu and Jain traditions. What are we discussing?
Are these paintings at Temple of Khajuraho?
Khajuraho is the keyword I was looking for. Well done. Fantastic. Khajuraho group of monuments. 10 points to Abhishek. And date palm is a big clue because Khajur. And people say the name of the city comes because they had a lot of date palm trees and Khajur and hence Khajuraho. Great. Okay. Next direct is to Vishesh. Vishesh, one of those funda connect kind of a question. Tell me, what is this list all about? Phulpur, Allahabad, Raebareli, Surat, Bagpat, Medak, Amethi, Fatehpur, Balia, Nandyal, Lucknow, and Varanasi.
Constituencies where the Prime Minister has won the election.
Yes, I'll give it to you. Well done. 10 points. 10 points. 10 points to Vishesh. These are the Lok Sabha. Just to clarify, Lok Sabha constituencies, because there's no representation for I.K. Gujral and Manmohan Singh, and even Deve Gowda, so to speak, in his first this thing. Okay, Vishesh gets 10 points, which means we come back to Apratim. In 1904, Viceroy Lord Curzon, on behalf of the British King Emperor, bestowed upon him the Kaisar-e-Hind Gold Medal. A college dedicated to fine arts was also constituted in his honor at Mavalikara, Kerala. Makar Manju is a 2011 Indian Malayalam language romantic drama film by Lenin Rajendran starring Santosh Sivan as him. He often modeled Hindu goddesses on Indian women. He was particularly noted for his paintings depicting episodes from the story of Dushyant and Shakuntala and Nal and Damayanti from the Mahabharata. Who are we talking about?
Raja Ravi Verma.
Yes, Raja Ravi Verma. Well done, well done. 10 points there to Apratim. It is Raja Ravi Verma. Do you guys know this? Raja answer slide is right here. Do you guys? This is Raja Ravi Verma's painting of Lord. This the one on the right. Yeah, this. And that's of course Menka and Vishwamitra. That. Yeah. Came with hints, guys. Come on. Okay. 3 questions to go, guys. This is the score. 57, 30 and 63. 3 questions to go. Next direct to Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek. Are you ready? This singer, originally from Nagpur, began his journey in Mumbai, first learning tailoring before following his passion for music. With his mother's encouragement, he started performing Qawwali across India, moving audiences with his deep emotional voice. His career soared in the 1990s when his debut album set a record as the highest selling cassette in Indian history, earning him a place in the Guinness World Records. Though his voice was heard in Bollywood films like Shapath and Ghan Chakkar, his presence gradually faded. Recently, a remake of his most famous song featuring Tony Kakkad and starring Sonu Sood obviously failed to capture the original charm. Who is this artist? Who are we talking about?
Is it Altaf Raja?
Of course it's Altaf Raja, yaar. Oh, ishq aur pyar. Oh, what a wow. Pehne to kabhi kabhi. Oh, Altaf Raja. It's the kind of monarchy I want in this country. Comrade, better call Marx and get it. I saw a version of this t-shirt called Better Call Marx. It's very nice, that t-shirt. Yeah. Nice. Better Karl Marx. That was a wordplay. Yeah, better Karl Marx. So, yeah. Okay. Next direct to Comrade Vishesh. Okay. He was an Indian minister, economist and military commander who served as the finance minister or Diwan-e-Ashraf of the Mughal Empire during the reign of Akbar. Akbar the first is the Akbar. Okay. He was one of the Navratnas in Akbar's court. In the historical serial Bharat Ek Khoj, he was played by popular character actor Harish Patel in the 2 episodes, episode 32 and 33, on the life and times of Emperor Akbar. He is featured in the video game Sid Meier's Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword, Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Gods and Kings, and most recently in Sid Meier's Civilization 6 as a great merchant. Who are we talking about?
Is this Todermal?
It is Todermal, yes. Nicely done. It is Todermal. Whoa. It is Todermal. Hallmark of a great quiz. Last question, we still don't know the winner.
I'll get some popcorns.
Yes. Oh, yeah. But you can play the Kingmaker. Yeah. We'll kill some time just to increase Apratim's anxiety. So, Todermal. That is, of course, Todermal being played by Harish Patel. He also played in Eternals. He was Ibu Hatela, bhai. बाप मेरी चुड़ैल के बेटा. बाप मेरा शैतान का चेला खाएगा केला. That's Kulbhushan Garvanda playing Akbar. Crazy. Okay. Next direct is to Apratim. It is a broad waist sash, usually pleated, which is often worn with single breasted dinner jackets or tuxedos. It was adopted by British military officers in colonial India, where they saw it worn by sepoys or Indian soldiers of the British Indian Army. It was adopted as an alternative to the waistcoat and later spread to civilian use. The modern use of it to Europeans and North Americans is as a component of the traditional black tie Western dress code. The word is the anglicized form of a Hindustani word which originated from Persian. It entered English vocabulary in 1616 from India. Which word are we talking about? Winning answer coming from the right, from Apratim.
Kamarband.
Yes. Always wanted to use. One of the purpose of this question was so I can use that scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you are a Brooklyn fan, guys, this please, when of course Captain Holds a championship kamarband, is like, or belt as normal people would call it. No, it's a kamarband, whatever it is, kamarband. Okay, and this is kamarband gave rise to the English word kamarband or whatever. So kamarband, and now everything fits. Sepoys used to wear it. Now Western world, may people wear it with dress code and blah blah. Okay, that was a great end to this quiz. Okay, that brings us to the end of a cracker. I think the closest quiz of this season. Without doubt, this was the closest and probably the best quiz of this season so far. I mean, you guys have been in previous quizzes. I think you'll agree that this was the tightest quiz, gold standard of quizzing. You guys got almost everything. I don't think anything went unanswered. Yeah, there was no question that went unanswered, and the quiz went right down to the wire. Let's look at the final score. Vishesh had 36 in the first half. He got 11 for Nautanki, 10 for Lok Sabha constituencies of Prime Ministers, and 10 for Todarmal. Vishesh ends on 67. Well played, Vishesh. You were fantastic, of course. Abhishek, you had 20, then you got 10 each for Khajuraho and Altaf Raja. It's matlab, you can't put points to him, but 40 points. Abhishek, well done. Fantastic. Apratim in a closely fought quiz, of course, had 33 in the first half, got 10 for the Lakshagri House of Lacquer, House of Wax Funda, then got 10 for Pappu Khan Dansala, 10 for Raja Ravi Verma, and of course the winning answer, 10 for Kamar Band. Apratim wins this with 73 points. Okay. I keep saying, I can't believe on one weekend we are all sitting and talking about, I don't know, Altaf Raja and a gay, and I don't know, man. It's just beautiful. I can't believe it's happening. And of course, to Habitat, before I forget, our most favorite venue in Mumbai to do anything. And then now it's time to give a book to Apratim before we close. This is probably my favorite book written on the events of India's independence. I keep talking about it. There's a bookworm episode, if you guys follow that series, where Shima and I talk about it. This is by Dominic Lapierre and Larry Collins, Freedom at Midnight. Please take it, Apratim. And I'll write a note and I'll give it to you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Vishesh. And Garda uda diye, maza aa gaya, bahut maza aaya. And Abhishek, shout out always. Thank you everyone. Thank you.